What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here with your Bitcoin update. It's going to be a quick video. If you didn't see my video last night, it'll be posted at the end, up in the corner of the screen at the end of this video. You can click on it and check out last night's video. But I'm going to make a quick video kind of looking at where we're at today. Stick around, and we're going to dig into the charts and see what it looks like. Thanks, guys.
1, 2, 3, jump!
All right, guys, Crypto Savvy here. And before we begin, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is only my view and my opinion of the market only. If you're doing any trading or any investing in the Bitcoin market, I suggest that you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market can be very risky and very volatile. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start looking at we're on the daily here on Bitcoin. And like I said, if you watched my video yesterday, we're still looking at this symmetrical triangle that I believe was a fake breakout down here, if these lines were correct. But if we zoom in a little bit more, I'm going to look at this wedge here, the dotted lines going. And I'd said, you know, if we broke out of this wedge, we'd come down, bounce, and get a bounce off of this bottom of this broadening wedge right here, which we did. But we did come down lower. If you look here, and I'll zoom into the smaller time frames in a minute, but it looked like a bear trap here, and then we bounced up and we got support on it again, and we're trying to continue upwards. Our next resistance up here is our old support, and that's at the 3480 range. I'm going to zoom in a little bit now. Oh, you know what? Also, while we're in the daily, I want to look at the RSI. I'll show you the falling wedge pattern that I drew yesterday. And you see we did get a bounce off the bottom. If you watch my last night's video, we were down below it a little bit, and I said there's a possibility we tick up and get back inside, and that's exactly what we did here. Now what I'm looking for is if we get resistance here and break back down, obviously we'll be going down, but I think there's a good chance we break up from here and we get a nice move up, and that's why I wanted to make this video this morning. I do have this target if we break down right in between the $2,500 and the $3,000 range. Let's go into a smaller time frame. We'll go into the 4-hour real quick and get a better look at what's going on. All right, so what it looks like happened is I also had this wedge here drawn. Hopefully this isn't confusing you guys. Let me zoom out a little bit and then zoom back in to kind of show you. Now this is that broadening wedge with the dotted lines, the white dotted lines here, that I said it looked like a bear trap, kind of bounced down out of and bounced back in and then found support again right here. So now I'm going to zoom in and look at another. You know, there's all kinds of ways to draw your trend lines, supports, resistance, and look for patterns. And there's often patterns within patterns. As you can see here, this looks like another falling wedge that we broke out of, a falling broadening wedge. And usually you take the point of breakout on these. You know what? I'm going to go into the 1 hour, get in a little bit better view. Let's see. 1 hour chart. Now that you know what we're looking at. Okay. Here's the falling wedge I had said, and it looks like we'd broken out. Now this was the bottom of that, remember, the bottom of the symmetrical triangle, the bigger picture. So we're going to take a measured move from this wedge. Where we broke out is usually where you want to measure it. And I'm going to go up to the top where the breakout was. And it looks like, you know, right around here there was a resistance at 3520, and that's where the measured move is taking us from there. But also I want to zoom in a little bit more and look at another pattern that we could also be looking at. But everything is pointing up to me, definitely. But this pattern right here looks like a bull flag forming. And again, we're in the 1 hour chart right now. So, you know, in no way, shape, or form am I saying we're going to, you know, start a bull market from here. But I do see some definite up upward movement coming from here. And if we take a measured move of this bull flag, or the flag pole of the bull flag, go up and see if that hits any of our areas. If we were to break out here, say for instance, and that would be right on target, which would be our 3487, 3490 range, right around the 4000 range, which obviously we had, you know, as our support, and we broke the support, and that becomes resistance now. But if you look, that's the bottom of that symmetrical triangle also. That bottom line on the big symmetrical triangle, and it hits it perfectly if we were to break up from here. But, you know, there's a possibility that that doesn't happen, and that's why I have this target area down here between the the $2,500 and the $3,000 area right here. But yeah, I'm going to make these targets and draw them out real quick so we can keep an eye on them. That measured move that we just did from the bull flag would be, hold on a second. Sorry guys, it's early. I want to try to make this quick. So that was right around this area would be for the bull flag target. I'm going to mark that here. And then, like I said, for the falling wedge target, draw that line in there again, and we'll make a target for that also. And guys, you got to keep an eye on these lines, as you know, they will give you a clue whether you're you know, going up or down, where the breakout moves to. But here is the breakout from that wedge, and that was right around the 3527 range, somewhere in there. I'm going to make another target up here. Whoops, wrong line. Let me get a box made up here so we can keep an eye on this, and I'll try to make a video tonight, kind of check, see where we're at from there. But these are my 3 targets for the short term. I believe that we're breaking up from here. And a break up from here to here could be the top of that descending triangle, which is in the 1 hour, or the daily RSI here. You know, that could pop us up to here and then continue down. So we really want to watch those areas, guys, to see what's going on. Again, I want to ask, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Click the thumbs up. Leave comments if you have any. I appreciate it. I will try to answer any comments or any questions. And I'd like to see other people's point of view in the market too. So yeah, if you haven't already, click the subscribe. It's the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. And take the little bell, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, the bell is so you get notified when I post new videos, and you'll get notified right away. So yeah, if you like the content, please share. If you belong to any groups or anything, get the content out there for me. I'd appreciate it. Have a good day, guys.